Good afternoon, my friends. Today I'm on Belouizdad Street, one of the longest streets here in Algiers. A street that runs from Champ de Manœuvre, or Mayday Square, to Ruisseau, or Les Fusillés. And it crosses the Belouizdad municipality. You can see on my left the National Library, Algiers National Library. There is a hotel just underneath that library. The hotel is Sofitel Hotel, one of the finest here in Algiers, perhaps the finest. And today we are going to drive to the Martyrs Memorial. And by the way, the garden, the Algiers Botanical Garden, is on my left. It is on my left. And in order to drive to the Martyrs Memorial from this place, by the way, so look, if you looked from the garden, from the botanical garden that we will visit someday, you are going to see the Martyrs Memorial, okay? So it's just above the garden, and it's on my right here. So now, this is the forest. We call it the Memorial Forest. The Memorial Forest, okay? It's underneath the memorial, and it lies between the memorial and the garden, the botanical garden. So I've chosen to take this way, like this, and now we are inside the forest. The garden is on my left, as I said. There is also a cableway station. There is also a cableway station on the left. We have just left it, and now, yes, the cableway station carries people from the garden to the memorial, to the Martyrs Memorial. Okay, so now you need to be careful, a little bit careful on this road. There is the memorial. You can see it, it's behind the trees. And now, okay, it's getting dark. It's getting a little bit dark because it's 7 o'clock. We are in May 2021. Musée National des Beaux-Arts. So this is another, this is a back door to the National Museum of Fine Arts. And in fact, the Martyrs Memorial isn't very far. See, we will be there in no time. Perhaps this is one of our shortest videos. Oh, on Cervantes Street, we have just passed Cervantes Street. And by the way, on Cervantes Street, you will find the Cervantes Cave. Cervantes, I'm referring to this Cervantes, the Spanish Cervantes. The Shakespeare of Spain lived here in Algeria. He was held as a captive, and then when he escaped, he was held as a captive by the Ottomans, by the Turks, when they ruled Algeria. And then he escaped and lived here as a fugitive here in this forest. Guys, in this forest, yes. In the cave, in this forest, he lived in hiding for 5 years, 5 whole years. So, okay, part of Cervantes is Algerian, in fact, because he lived and ate and, did his laundry here for 5 years, and then he returned to Spain. So, that's a very interesting fact about this place. And someday I'll film you a video about the cave itself, okay? So the cave is protected and it's fenced. Now I have the sun right in front of me. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Alright, so now we are at the Martyrs Memorial, okay? The memorial is on my left. Such a majestic memorial, such a majestic site, okay? Alright, so now we have arrived and we are leaving. We are leaving this place. Okay, so since we've got some time left, we are going to film the cave as well. Okay, let's hit 2 birds with the same stone. Great, there is a wonderful view of Algiers here. So you are discovering for the first time the view that you can behold from this place. There is traffic here. I don't know why that car is stopped down there, but anyways, there is such a beautiful balcony that overlooks the forest and Belouizdad. And now we are driving back in order to visit Cervantes Street, where Cervantes spent 5 years. Well, the street is named after Cervantes because there you will find the cave where Cervantes lived as a fugitive for 4 or 5 years, I'm not sure. And Cervantes is a playwright. He's a Spanish playwright. He wrote. He essentially wrote, or he's essentially known for Don Quixote of de la Mancha, Don Quixote de la Mancha. So, and he spent 5 years here in Algeria. All right, let's go. Let's take this left, and now we are on Cervantes Street, approaching the cave. Cervantes Street is right above Mohammed Belouizdad. We are still in the municipality of Mohammed Belouizdad. The municipality of Belouizdad, which is one of Algiers' major neighborhoods, not very far from the city center. What you can see in the background over there is Algiers. The horizon over there is Algiers. It's part of the neighborhood of Algiers. And now I guess that I'm going to stop by in order to film you that, because we have arrived in the at the cave. We're going to park here. Well, I don't know if it's like this every day, but today I have found this wonderful parking spot, and then I'm going to film you. I'm going to pause this video for a while in order to film you the cave itself. It's fenced and protected. I am not sure if people are allowed to enter and visit it, but anyways, there we go. So this is where I parked my car. You can see the street. I've got to turn the camera around like this. Easy. Like this. Okay. So that's the cave over there with that type of memorial. Okay, and you can see the top of the Martyrs Memorial right above it over there. Okay, so now let's film a little bit around here. It's fenced, as you can see. It looks like a little park, a little garden. Oh, I never knew. Okay, so you can see those two guys are up there. So I think that it's like a park, but I don't really have time to enter it today. I visit it, and that's the cave over there. I'm going to approach it a little bit. Oh, there are stairs. I never knew that it was such a big place. I would drive by it sometimes and okay, look at it, but I never really took the time to film it and discover it. And you can see there is a sign. There is a sign. So that's the cave over there. All right. As you can see. السلام ورحمة الله. صحة عيدك خويا العزيز. صحيت الله يسلمك خويا العزيز. صحيت. Okay, such a beautiful place. All right. And now let's go there and film this part of the neighborhood from these stairs. You can see how high it is. Just take a look at this here. The National Library is on the right, and right next to it, there is the Sofitel Hotel with those with that curved rooftop, and the building right in front of us is an office building, and then you've got the Algiers port on the left, and then you've got the rest of Algiers. with the rest of Belouizdad and the Orasi Hotel and all, everything, central Algiers and everything. All right, so I hope that you liked my video. If you do, please click on, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications button in order to receive notifications on more videos. Take care of yourselves and goodbye.